Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Diego, your international video producer, here in beautiful Colombia, South America. Now, it's hot, close to the equator. It's hot, it's muggy, and that's okay. That's the way I like it. Now, this video, okay, is about basic etiquette, Colombian culture. Now, you're an American or from a different country, and there might be a little bit of a culture clash when you're down in Colombia, but if you are educated on these things, you will be forewarned and ready to mingle with the single. Okay, when you are with a group of Colombians, okay, and it's late and you're tired and you have this urge to yawn, make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you cover your mouth when you yawn in front of your guests or friends. It's very, very, very rude to yawn without covering your mouth. Okay? If you're talking with a group of friends in Colombia, you've put the Duolingo app on your phone right here. And 6 months to a year before you came to Colombia, you learned some Spanish, and you're talking to your friends in Spanish. Do not speak to your friends with your hands in your pockets, okay? And don't chew gum while you're talking to them. It is very rude to do that in Colombia, and people will look at you with disdain, okay? And also, don't slouch. Don't slouch with your hands in your pockets against the wall, like you're on a, like you're holding the wall up. Don't do it. Okay? In Colombia, you're on what's known as Colombian time. Okay? Tiempo colombiano. If you set an appointment with somebody, like with your internet company, to come over to your apartment on Friday at 1 p.m., and Saturday passes, and then Monday passes, and then they show up on Wednesday, it's normal. Don't be angry, okay? Don't be angry. Tiempo colombiano. Everything gets done in its own good time, okay? If you're getting into a taxi or getting out of a taxi, do not slam the door to the taxi. Don't do it. Unless it's for safety reasons. It is extremely rude to slam a car door, especially a taxi, when you're in Colombia. And that includes doors to your friend's apartment too. If you're closing the door, you go visit your new Colombian friends, don't slam the door when you enter the apartment. Okay? If you're at your friend's house and he or she asks you to pass something from the table, don't throw it. Don't throw it to the person. Get up, pick it up, and walk it and hand it to him personally. It is very rude to throw stuff to people. Okay? Don't do it. I mean, I'm talking about like if she or he left her hat on the table. Could you pass me my hat, please? Okay. You pick it up and you walk it to him. You don't just throw it to him. It's rude. Okay? Men are always expected to open doors for women. Okay? That's the culture here. If you, as the man, you have to open the door to the restaurant, open the door to the taxi, open the door to the apartment or to the hotel room or whatever. You are the guy, you open it. Okay? If you don't, it's a good chance your future fiance will be very irritated, and it could create problems. When you are paying a bill, you are out with your fiance, and you go to a fine restaurant, you pay. You are the man, you pay. The lady does not pay for the date in Colombia. Okay? Now, if you invite a bunch of your friends to eat with you in a restaurant, okay? You invite your friends to eat with you. It's Colombian culture that you pay for everybody that you invite. Okay? It's Colombian culture. And if you're at the table with a bunch of people, it is usually the highest ranking person who pays for the others. And when I mean highest ranking person in Colombia, it means you are the oldest, you get to pay. Okay. When you're visiting people, you're visiting friends, it is in Colombia, it is very common, ladies and gentlemen, for people to sit on their balconies and on their porches and engage passers-by in conversation on the street. They don't even know. You know, you're sitting out on the street in your chair with your fiance, and people walk by, and then all of a sudden your fiance looks up and starts talking to somebody that she doesn't know, or he doesn't know. It's okay. Calm down. Okay, it's normal. It's normal etiquette in Colombia. Good friends. Good friends in Colombia. Okay, you've been in Colombia for 6 months. You've made a good friend, and it is normal. It is Colombian culture for that person to just show up at your house. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Without calling you or texting you, they just show up. Okay, without any notice at all. It's Colombian culture. Okay. In other circumstances, from another person who is not one of your best amigos or amigas, then obviously that person is going to contact you first and make an appointment. If somebody invites you to their apartment or their house for lunch, for dinner, it is very impolite to turn down such an invitation to join someone in their home. Unless you are sick and dying on your couch, you do not turn down that invitation. An invitation like that is sent to you because they like you, you're their friend, they trust you, they have confidence in you. And if you say no, I can't make it. Yeah, I gotta watch the game on TV. I gotta make a YouTube video. Okay, no. If you don't accept it, that will be taken as a lack of interest in that person, and the relationship with that person will probably start to deteriorate where eventually they don't talk to you anymore. When you get invited to somebody's house, it is very polite to bring stuff with you. When you're heading towards that person's house, stop off at the local tienda. You got a little bit of efectivo, a little bit of cash with you. Buy some donuts, buy some cookies, galetas. You know, bring something. Don't arrive empty-handed. Okay? It is customary also to offer your guests coffee or tinto. Tinto in Colombia is just straight black coffee to your guests. It's normal. And you prepare it and you start to serve it. You don't even ask them. They expect it. Okay? When you go to your Colombian friend's house, your amiga or amigo, it is customary for that person to put on music. They're not being rude, okay? They're not being rude. They're not turning on the music because they don't want to talk to you. It is Colombian culture to turn on music when the guest arrives, okay? And it is usually very entertaining music, salsa, whatever. When you are at your friend's house, be aware of how you eat when you're sitting at the table. Okay? You must eat with your hands visible when you're eating your dinner or your arepa or whatever. Do not leave your hands under the table. They must be visible. Okay? And do not rest your elbows on the table while you're eating. That is very rude. Okay? It is normal for your friend to say buon provecho, which means enjoy your meal, and that is a sign that says it's time to start eating your dinner or your lunch. When your host says buon provecho, that is a de facto saying of giving you permission to eat. Okay? It is polite to try everything that the guest prepares. If your friend makes a bunch of 10 different kinds of pastries, it's okay to try each 10. They don't think you're being greedy if you only eat 2 or 3. it is customary in Colombia to try a piece of each 10 cakes. Okay, and it is normal for your fiance to stick her fork into her dessert and feed it to you in a restaurant or in your apartment or in your house. That's normal. So do not be offended and don't be surprised if you're in a nice restaurant with your fiance and she cuts off a piece of her cheesecake and sticks it in your mouth from her fork. Okay? When you're drinking with your friends, you know, you got some nice jugo de naranja, orange juice, or Lulu. Oh, you got to try Lulu, ladies and gentlemen. Lulu is a fantastic drink. It's a fruit. It's a fruit only in Colombia, fresh. You can't get that stuff in the United States. Now, when you drink your Lulu or your jugo de naranja, and it gets to half, it is customary for your Colombian host to get up and come to your table and come to your cup and refill your glass. They may not ask you if you want any more. They might just do it before they ask you. It's normal. Okay? It's customary. Colombians generally do not drink alcohol to get drunk, to be inebriated. They drink maybe a little bit of alcohol with family at Christmas, New Year's, to celebrate a birthday. It is a elegant and leisurely pace when they drink alcohol. I personally do not drink alcohol. Okay? When you have finished eating with your guest or your fiance, leave a little bit of your food on the plate. Okay? This indicates to your guest that you are full. Just leave a little bit on the side of the plate. Put your knife and fork down. Your tenedor, cuchara, I can't remember what that is in Spanish. Leave it on and you're done. Okay? Gift giving is another culture in Colombia that you must be aware of. Gifts are given mainly on special occasions, such as birthday, Christmas, Epiphany, christenings, and weddings. Sometimes people may ask you if you're going to an event like a birthday party for a Ubion de Sombres, which is just basically an envelope with some cash in it. If you can't figure out what kind of present to buy somebody if you get invited to a birthday party, put some cash, efectivo, into an envelope. Colombian money now, don't be putting dollars in there, because then they have to go to a Western Union and change it, and then they got to pay a changing fee. No, put some Colombian money in the envelope and give it to them as a gift. In Colombia, the 15th birthday of a girl is considered probably the most important birthday in that kid's life. Okay? It is a milestone in that child's life. She is going to change from being a child into an adult. She will change her shoes from flat shoes to high heels on this day. Okay? The 15th birthday of a girl in Colombia is a huge celebration. It's a big party. It's a huge fiesta, and it's very important. Okay? So you gotta give a customary gift of gold on this day. Gold is the gift you give a kid on her 15th birthday. If you're going to give flowers to somebody, like your fiance's grandmother or mother, do not give lilies. Don't do it. Chrysanthemums are good. Do not give lilies, marigolds, or other yellow flowers. It's disrespectful. They are used at funerals. If you give a yellow flower to your fiance's grandma, your fiance's grandma may hit you with her sandal because she thinks you want her to die. Don't do it. Heed. Okay? Carnations are the national flower of Colombia and should be reserved for patriotic events. Simon Bolivar's birthday, Independence Day, which is July 20th. Carnations are reserved for patriotic events. Okay? And gifts, ladies and gentlemen, are never opened in front of the person who gave them, especially birthday, christenings, and things like that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the cultures and etiquettes of Colombia. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope you learned a little bit about it. I hope you come to Colombia and meet the woman or man of your dreams. If you need any help with anything, leave a message in the subject below. Send me a question and I will see what I can do to help you. And I will see you in Colombia.